Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on what happens in high-stakes live production.
Way behind the curtain.
Exactly. We're looking at a specific piece of gear, the Thor Broadcast H-16x16SDI-MW-SW, and our mission really is to figure out how one box solves a huge bottleneck in the control room.
And that bottleneck is, it's basically signal choreography.
Yeah.
I mean, just imagine trying to manage 16 different HD video feeds.
16! Wow.
Yeah, you've got cameras, graphics, remote feeds all at once, and you need to see them all and switch between them instantly. This device is built for that.
Okay, let's unpack that. The core idea here is that this is a single compact box, just one rack unit.
Yeah.
A 1RU chassis that does two jobs at once.
That's the clever pairing.
So what is it?
It's a high-capacity router fused with a multiviewer. You get a full 16-inch by 16-out 3G SDI matrix switcher.
Meaning any source can go to any output.
Any source, any destination, instantly. But the real value is integrating the multiviewer in the same box. You just eliminate the latency you'd get from chaining two separate devices together. It's a massive win.
Right, speed is everything. So let's talk about the switching first. 16 inputs, 16 outputs. But video signals can be so different, right? How does this thing handle, say, a mix of high def and standard def?
That's where its intelligence comes in. It's got this multi-format capability. It automatically detects and routes everything from standard definition, SD, all the way up to 3G DSDI.
And it doesn't care if it's level A or level B 3G?
Nope. It handles both, which is, just different ways of packaging the signal. It'll even route DVB ASI streams, like for cable feeds. It just sorts it all out.
So if you're pushing a 720p replay or a 1080p graphic, it just works, no extra converters. But what about audio and timecode? Doesn't switching videos sometimes mess all that up?
It absolutely can. That's why signal integrity is so important here. This unit passes all the ancillary data, the timecode, the embedded audio, all of it, right along with the video.
So everything stays in sync.
Perfectly in sync. No headaches in post-production. And for the engineers out there, it means you're compliant with standards like SMPTE 424.
Okay, so the signal quality is there, but that's useless if the operator can't see what they're doing. This brings us to that multiviewer. How does someone keep track of 16 sources of chaos?
Well, you use the multiviewer to put all 16 of those inputs on a single screen.
All at once, in a grid.
In a grid, picture in picture, however you want to set it up. It turns this difficult manual check into an instant visual confirmation. It's essential for a news control room or, even a big security setup.
And control is what? PC software, keyboard?
Yep, PC software over LAN, USB keyboard, even buttons on the front. But I see you noticed the little 2-inch LCD screen on the unit itself.
I did. I was going to ask about that. It seems a bit redundant when you have these big monitors, doesn't it?
You'd think so, but that little screen is it's a critical failsafe. It gives the operator instant local confirmation of the program output.
Ah, so if the main monitor feed goes down.
Exactly. If it all goes dark, you still know precisely what signal is live on the air. It's about having a backup for your backup.
Efficiency and redundancy. And speaking of redundancy in a live broadcast, if this switcher fails, we're not just talking about losing video.
You're talking about losing millions instantly during a live game, for example.
So uptime is critical.
It's everything. And that's why this has a redundant power design. 2 separate power supplies. If the main one fails, the second one takes over seamlessly.
No downtime, no interruption.
That's the difference between a minor glitch and a total on-air disaster.
So it's powerful, it's reliable, and logistically, it's a tight package. 1RU, only 2 kilos. And the price seems pretty approachable, around $1,695 with a 2-year warranty.
It really is. So what this all means is that this box is like the signal choreographer for a modern video workflow. It combines all that routing complexity with simple visual confirmation.
The definition of professional integration.
Yeah. And here's something to mull over. Just think about the sheer computational precision needed for a machine to auto-switch between something like an old 625 I50 PAL format.
A European standard, right?
Right, an old standard. And then a modern 1080p 60 signal. Switch between those in real time while automatically keeping everything SMPTE compliant without dropping a single frame. That level of engineering is really impressive.